What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video, creating a pencil sketch of Po from Kung Fu Panda. For today's lesson, we'll need a plain white sheet of paper and something to draw with. I'm using this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick, but you're welcome to use whatever you like. And if you want more details on our art supplies, I'll leave a list with links in the description below. Let's begin today's lesson by blocking out the basic shape and proportions of the head. We'll start by sketching a line coming down the center of our page. Let's start from the very top. Just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom using these short lines. Let's move to the center and draw another line going across from left to right. Now I'm going to be using these two lines to help us create a circle in the center of our page to define the size of the head. So from that center point, let's just move up, mark off the top of our head, right about there. Let's take that same distance from the center down towards the bottom, just mark this off. And then we want to repeat that across this horizontal line. So measuring the distance from the center over towards the left, and then the right. Now let's connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create our circle. So let's start with the top left, and the circle doesn't have to be perfect. You're just using this as a guide. You can always go back and just smooth this out. Now Po's head isn't round, it's actually wider along the side like an oval. So let's start by pulling this out a little bit further to right about there. Round this out, and then pull that back in towards the bottom of our circle. Now let's do the same thing on the right. Just pulling this out the same distance to right about there, come down, and then back in. Now from the center of our head, we're going to draw a smaller oval coming down towards the bottom. Let's go all the way around, come down towards the bottom, and then back up along the right side. Now I want to place the mouth in the center of our oval, so it's going to curve this across. I want to bring this up a little bit higher on the right side. Now halfway between these two lines, let's curve the nose going across and then up. From the outside, let's step in, draw two short lines coming down, bend this down and in towards the center, just up above the mouth. Let's move up and draw two circles for the eyes, just on the outside of the muzzle. Draw a circle on the left, going all the way around. And we're going to line this up on the right, drawing that same size circle. Now in the center of the eyes, we're going to pull the pupils and iris towards the inside. So drawing a smaller circle coming in. And then on the right side, we're going to raise the lower eyelid. Just bringing this up in towards the bottom of the iris. Let's go back to the inside of the eyes, step in, draw two straight lines going up from the top of our oval. Let's add that patch going around the left eye. We're going to round at the top, come down toward that center line, round this out, and then pull that in towards the side of our oval. Now we want to squish the trim around the right eye. So just going to pull this above the eye, come down towards the side, come down, and then bend that in. Let's add a fold across the top of the brow. From the center of the forehead, bend this up around the eye, and then down. Do the same thing on the right. Let's add a point along the top of the head, bend this up and across, bring that back down. Now we're going to move out towards the side and add in the ears. We're going to draw this going up and out, line this up on the right, round up the ear, and then pull that back in. Let's go down to the side of the head and draw the top of the shoulders. We can bend this down and then out. Now once we're happy with the rough shape and proportions, we're going to go back and clean this up by erasing some of these guidelines. And while we're doing that, I want to take a quick moment to introduce the pencil we're using in today's lesson. This is the Nik Pro Mechanical Pencil. The 5-piece set comes complete with 5 drafting pencils, 4 tubes of lead refills for all the different sizes, 2 erasers, also 9-piece eraser refills, 2 lead sharpeners, with a pack of colored leads. And all of this is neatly packed in a gift storage box. Now since I started using this pencil back in 2023, it's really changed the level of my drawings. The heavier weight of the pencil has helped me create smoother and more controlled lines. And with the wide variety of lead sizes, I can easily transition from high detail to smooth shading. And Nik Pro also has a fun color set for those who want something a little bit more lightweight. I used to think that all pencils are created equal, but since using this Nik Pro mechanical pencil, it's been a game changer for my art. Now if you want to give this pencil a try, I'll leave the link in the description below. And now let's get back to today's lesson. Now we're going to be using this rough sketch as a guide to help us layer on some more detail and refine the shapes. Let's start with the eyes. Let's start with the one on the left. Start by tracing out the top of the eye, going up, and then back down on the inside. Now I want to add a little bit more shape across the bottom, so we're just going to raise this up a little bit higher and go across. And we'll darken up the outside of the iris. Let's add a smaller circle in the center, and then add a highlight along the top left of the iris. Let's darken up the center of the pupil. Now I'm going to go back and just darken up the top of the iris, and then fade that down, going around that highlight. So adding a little bit of a glare along the bottom. Let's go over towards the right side and do the same thing. Tracing out the top of the eye first, adding a little bit of thickness across the brow, come across the bottom. And then again, just darken up the inside of the iris along the top, and then fade that down. Let's add a fold just underneath the eye. Now I'm just going to lightly trace out the top of the muzzle. I'm going a little bit thicker with these lines across the center. So I'm just adding a little bit of weight to that line, and we'll just taper that out towards the end. And we'll go in and start adding some shape to that trim around the eyes. Let's go back up and enhance that trim across the brow along the top. And again, just fading that out as we come in towards a point. And then going back and just adding some shape to the nose. We just want to round out the ends. And we want to add the nostrils across the bottom. I'm just going to open up the mouth and just shifting this over towards the right. Just leaning that curve across and bending that up towards the end. I'm just going to trace out the inside of the lip. And a few teeth across the bottom. And we'll darken up the center of the mouth, fading that down toward the bottom of the tongue. I'm also going to go back and just darken up the side of the lips and just fade that in towards the center. Now we're going to darken up the center of the nose along the bottom and then fade that up towards the top. Now let's go back and just darken up the inside of that trim. And go a little bit darker along the inside and then fade that out towards the sides. You want to go around the eyes. And just start to lighten that up on the side of the eye. just going to work our way around the outside of the head. You want to tuck this trim underneath that chin. I just want to pull the ears coming in and then down across the bottom. Adding a little bit more shape. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going across the top first, come in and then taper that down. Then with the ears, we're going to darken up the inside and then blend that out towards the sides. Now with the body, we can just go in and just darken up the top and then blend this down. Now I'm just going to go back and just lightly clean up the rest of our drawing before we get into the shadows. Now I want to use the side edge of our pencil to add some light shadows across the face. So we're going to start above the brow. Just feathering that out. Also adding a bit of shadow in between the eyes. And once we finish adding in our shadows, we'll add a little bit more detail, and always be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Po from Kung Fu Panda. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. And if you want more details on our art supplies, I'll leave a list with links in the description below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.